My name is Donald Trump. Okay? My platform is mostly immigration reform, tax reform, and Second Amendment rights. More specifically, in immigration reform, I want a wall across the southern border. A wall! Okay? I want laws passed in accordance to the Constitution, and they must be enforced. Okay? And any immigration plan must improve jobs for Americans. Okay? Secondly, tax reform. I want to increase after-tax wages, not taxes on your salary. That's money you could be spending. I want to simplify filing taxes and discourage corporate inversions to create more jobs. And don't add to the deficit that we already have in America. And according to Second Amendment rights, I want to persecute violent criminals, and fix our mental health system and defend the rights of our law-abiding gun owners. Okay? That's my platform. I've made billions of dollars. Billions. And I can make this happen if you vote me President of the United States of America. Thank you.
My name is Bernie Sanders. I feel that our major issues, political issues, is the income inequality. Need to get big money out of politics, create decent paying jobs. I think there needs to be a higher minimum wage because we can't live off $7 an hour. We need $15 minimum wage. Climate change is a real issue. Work on that, get solar power down, nuclear power. We need racial justice. We need equality of all people. LGBT, race, women and men, all equal. We definitely need I believe healthcare is the right of all people. You look at other democratic socialist nations like Denmark. I believe that nation is on point. We need to follow their lead.
America's number one.
We need to care for our veterans. They've served. We need to give them the help they need, the assistance they need. We need to
Love our veterans. Actually, really good friend.
No, sure. We need to strengthen our social security system, help the elderly. We need to lower prescription drug prices for all. Prescription drugs, healthcare should be a right of all people. That's what I believe. We need to reform Wall Street and real family values. And I think we should also support the Iran deal. Anything you have to say, Donald?
Well, I make billions of dollars. So, I do whatever I want, I have tax reforms, Second Amendment rights, and immigration reform. I think those are the three major points that we need to fix in America.
Healthcare should be a right of all people.
Have you made billions of dollars?
$15 minimum wage. Vote for Bernie Sanders.
Senator Sanders. Have you made billions? Have you made billions of dollars? I don't think so. I'm a businessman. I know people around the world. Okay.
I'll give you $15 minimum wage. Vote for me.
I made billions of dollars. I will fix America.
Hello, I'm Isaac Vallejo. I'm a Republican correspondent. And here's our numbers on Trump, who you just saw in those past couple of clips. So here's Trump. He's got 23% of the Republican votes, with only Carson behind him by 7%. So he's up by a pretty good margin. Trump he may have no former experience in politics, but he's made billions of dollars around the globe. I believe that he's going to trump the polls. He's going to take the primary, and I believe that he could possibly be our next president. And that's all due to his billions of dollars again. And now to our Democratic correspondent.
Hi, I'm Ali, the Democratic correspondent, and here's some info on our possible presidential candidate, Bernie Sanders. Currently, Sanders is trailing Hillary in the polls with 26.8% of Democratic votes to Hillary's 41%. Regarding Sanders' experience, this is his second term in Senate. He won re-election in 2012 with 71% of votes. Also, he served for 16 years in the House of Representatives. In 1981, he was elected as mayor of Burlington. Lastly, Bernie passed legislation to reform the VA healthcare system. Sanders is on the rise in the polls, and I believe he will take the lead in the primaries. I believe Bernie Sanders will ultimately become our next president.